race for California governor looks a lot like the 1947 Boston Celtics. How did we get here? For more, follow me at Hobgons and subscribe to my blog on the link below. California is the most diverse state in the nation. It's also probably the wealthiest, and it's supposedly liberal or progressive. But none of that matters when the masters of the universe decide who's going to be the next great white father. So the billionaires get together and they tell the media who to tell us is the next acceptable governor. And that's how we get these five babosos. A billionaire who put $26 million of his own money into the campaign and was an early investor in the development of immigrant family detention centers and private prisons. A man who looks a lot like Buttermaker from the Bad News Bears. And then there's this clown, a congressman who voted to thank ICE and looks a lot like Stifler from the American Pie movies. Then there's the AI-generated mayor of San Jose who's buddies with Palantir, the tech bros, and other billionaire assholes. A man who raised $7 million in a week but wants to talk about the everyday working person. Then there's this tiny sheriff with a big heart for Trump who looks a lot like Danny DeVito. And that's as far as that man gets. And Steve Hilton, a so-called businessman who's on the Epstein files, hoping to meet Epstein and hang out with Woody Allen, who, as most have said, molested and married his stepdaughter. The truth is, the billionaires run California. They always have. And in each election, they come up with a strategy to confuse us. Like telling us Newsom is the son of a working mom, but not the son of William Newsom II, personal attorney to J. Paul Getty and Standard Oil, who launched the careers of California governors Pat and Jerry Brown, even convincing them to change their parties from Republican to Democrat. Newsom, who magically hides his family ties to the Pelosi's, even the Trumps, and doesn't tell anyone he went to a dual-language French private school. Meanwhile, working people are at a breaking point. Housing, utilities, groceries, and the general cost of living is out of control. 2-3 families are living in a home just to pay the rent. Government regulations doesn't exist anymore. Airlines, banks, cell phone companies, tech companies, they do whatever they want. College is a luxury or forever debt for working people. And local cops, sheriffs, and state police help ICE and then tell us we're not seeing what we're seeing. Trump kidnaps foreign presidents, starves children, and funds some of the greatest war crimes of our generation. The rich don't pay any taxes, and AI is killing jobs. It's no surprise these five amigos aren't saying shit about what's going on with working people. Their job is to point to Trump and say bad Trump, or good Trump, good Trump. Meanwhile, the bills pile up, and the federal stormtroopers are opening 100 offices across the country, including California. But this election is an opportunity, especially locally. There are other options for governor, but if you read my article, I think we should focus on these sellout local city council members and supervisors that are helping ICE while telling us they're not helping ICE. They've accepted the reality of a federal police force that hunts down brown people. They just want them to have a mask or have a warrant or say please or have a body camera. But they're not questioning the fundamental existence of a federal armed agency in our communities that targets whoever they want. And believe me, we are all next. So let's get rid of these sellout local council members and mayors and police chiefs and city managers that are signing contracts to provide cameras, footage, and drones. There are other candidates, and I'll have a lot more to say on the governor's race. So follow Hobgons, and most of all, spend time looking for good information you can trust and helps us figure this all out.